In this makeup cheat code session, I will help Shraddha to cheat her way from cute to hot. I always tell people that it's secondary to throw color on the eyes and color on the lips, but it's very important to contour the face. A very well sculpted face is going to support your makeup in a better way. Once we've prepared a beautiful canvas, I move on to a little bit of foundation. There are pink undertone foundations and yellow undertone foundations. Shraddha is a yellow undertone and a little olive toned. The foundation brush that you use should be very stiff, and always remember to pat on the foundation inside. Our skin has tiny pores, and so the foundation settles inside the pore. Once the foundation is complete, I need to use translucent powder over a compact because compacts usually have foundation in it. The best is to use a translucent powder that goes on any skin and doesn't give any color to the face. I always use a buffer brush because the buffer brush only leaves that much amount of powder that is required on the skin. I believe my USP is contouring a face, and I'm going to show you just how I do it. So you have to take a very flat and stiff brush, and I'm going to make certain markings on her face. Her problem area is her cheeks. So right under her cheekbone is where I make my first marking. Start from the end of the ear and get onto a marking like this. The product that I use to contour has to be a very dark product, preferably creamy, or you could use a powdered matte product. I'm actually going to be cutting Shraddha's face, well, not in the literal terms, but sculpting her face really. To knock off any double chin area, you have to take the contour cream and put it in 3 strokes out here and then blend it. And you can already see that the double chin has almost vanished. The other area that we have to look after is her forehead. So if you do have a larger forehead, we need to contour the temples, and this would be the marking. And you can also contour this bit. Shraddha's nose is actually perfect. For those who want a chiseled nose, you can contour your nose like this. A contour cream is basically used to hide the areas that we do not need on our face, and an illuminator is a product that brings out the special features of your face. Dampen a sponge and now blend the areas that you have contoured. You can now see that the heavier area under her chin has magically disappeared. And now to take care of the area on the nose. Once we finish contouring the area on the nose, we use a lighter colored foundation. You can use your finger and use a foundation of a tone 2 tones lighter than her skin tone. Put it right in the center of her nose and now blend it. You can already see that her nose is looking much slimmer than what it was. Now using the illuminating cream. The illuminating cream is used in these key areas. Right here, and blend it in the center of the nose and blend on the cupid's bow just before you put your lipstick on so that the lips look much fuller. Right here on the cheekbone. Once we're done with the contouring, remember to set the contour. Use the buffer brush in a circular motion and ensure that the entire contour cream is completely set. Post doing this, we use a cream blush on the apples of her cheek and put it right here, but only above the contour. If you get below the contour, your cheeks are going to look much more fuller. The cream blush gives you a natural flush. The idea of using a cream blush is that the powder blush can settle on it. Smile please. And put it right above the contour. Remember to take the blush towards the temples and blend it. Now use your buffer brush again in a circular motion so that it doesn't look too much, but just a beautiful light flush. The contour is also very visible and it looks like you have yourself a beautiful high cheekbone. So there you go. Does her face look contoured? Now to add the finishing touches to her face with a little shadow. So this was our session on contouring. I'm sure that you can see the difference in Shraddha's face and I hope that you're going to try it at home.